Welcome to TravelScout channel. In today's video, we will tell you about Indianapolis, colloquially known as Indy, which is the state capital and most populous city of the U.S. state of Indiana and the seat of Marion County. We will be going to explore Indianapolis and find the best places to visit, and things to do, what to eat, and everything that makes your stay here memorable. But before we dive into the video, please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and click the notification bell for more future updates here on the TravelScout channel. The state capital of Indiana has a history that spans over 3 centuries. Initially founded in 1820, the city was originally home to the Lenape Native American tribe. In 1825, the city has named the capital and grew in geographical size and population. Today, it's the second most populated state capital in the nation. So naturally, you will find lots of things to do in Indianapolis. Most people call it Indy for short, but the city also has other nicknames, such as Crossroads of America, Railroad City, or Naptown. These nicknames tie into Indianapolis's history within the railroad system, jazz music, and National Road. Here is a fun fact about this place. You'll often hear residents of Indiana refer to themselves as Hoosiers. The term's origin remains debatable, but 2 theories are widely accepted. The first relates to resident John Finley's 1833 poem, The Hoosier's Nest, and the second derives from an Indian word for corn, huza. Today, the city of Indianapolis has many exciting activities for anyone who wants to explore its history and culture. The best way to enjoy yourself here is to visit Monument Circle. If you're in Indianapolis, visiting Monument Circle, also known as the Soldiers and Sailors Monument, is a must. It's one of the hottest points of interest that you can find in Indy, where it sits in the middle of this Indiana town. It is a large monument measuring 284.5 feet, but to honor sailors and soldiers who bravely fought and served the country. With a neoclassical style, this stunning monument is further encircled by statues, carved specifically to show the peril and courages of battle, and a woman stands at the forefront of them all. She holds a symbolic torch, signifying the glory of the victory that led to the thousands of slaves being freed. A Civil War museum can also be found within the memorial grounds. Visiting Monument Circle is definitely one of the top things to do in Indianapolis, and it is a great spot to kickstart a fun Indiana trip with. But if you visit during the holiday season in winter, you'll see what the monument looks like, adorned with 2,400 stunning, blinding lights. After visiting Monument Circle, you should visit the Indianapolis Museum of Art. The Indianapolis Museum of Art is a large museum that houses over 54,000 pieces of art from all across the world, ranging from America to Africa and from Europe to Asia. You'll be blown away by the huge encyclopedic collection that encompasses a wide range of different genres. Aside from fine art, you'll also be privy to ceramics, design, textiles, and the masterpieces of many renowned artists. A variety of events are also held at the Indianapolis Museum of Art throughout the year, as it aims to promote a love of the arts through performances, lectures, film screenings, and more. Depending on when you go, you might be just in time to see some informative events or take part in some awesome lectures. Located in downtown Indianapolis, Indiana, it is undoubtedly one of the top 10 attractions you can find in the state, and among the must-have places to visit for any art lover. After visiting the Indianapolis Museum of Art, you should visit White River State Park. The White River State Park is among the best parks you can find in Indiana today. Situated in downtown Indianapolis, one of the most beautiful places to visit in the U.S., it covers 250 acres of ground and is full of trails to walk down, areas to sit down for picnics, and peaceful spots to go get some fresh air and relax. You can walk through the Canal Walk, which loops across the waterfront for 3 miles, or just lounge and enjoy the tranquility. Apart from being a lush oasis that is perfect for unwinding, the White River State Park is also a great starting point for an Indianapolis adventure. This is because it is surrounded by countless other famous Indianapolis locations. After visiting White River State Park, you may visit Indianapolis Zoo. Downtown Indianapolis is filled with cool places to stop by, and the Indianapolis Zoo is one of them. It is home to over 3,800 different animals from over 320 species. It has a large park, a botanical garden, and an aquarium, all for your viewing enjoyment. Within the Indianapolis Zoo is also the biggest group of orangutans that you can find in not just Indiana, but throughout all of North America. Housed within the zoo's International Orangutan Center, these majestic and beautiful animals clamber on high ropes. Visitors can interact with them through the use of touchscreen in this exhibit. There are tons of exhibits to see in the zoo, distributed neatly by biome. For example, you can take a trip to the Dolphin Pavilion to walk beneath the viewing dome where dolphins play and swim above your head. Whether you're going with your kids, a partner, or alone, this is, without a doubt, one of the best things to do in Indianapolis. After visiting Indianapolis Zoo, you should visit Lily House and Gardens. The Lily House and Gardens is a National Historic Landmark. Technically speaking, it is part of the Indianapolis Museum of Art, which we have already mentioned, but it is worthy of a visit all on its own among the places to see in Indiana, even if you're planning to stop by at the museum. The Lily House sits within 26 acres of lush, gorgeous, well-cared-for garden. In fact, the garden was designed by the same firm that designed Central Park. The home itself once belonged to J.K. Lilly Jr., who was a well-known collector and philanthropist. The estate has been impressively restored, allowing it to look just like it did back in 1930s Indianapolis. You'll learn what it was like to live in this city way back when, and the furniture within it is all authentic, so it gives you a true taste of the past. It's definitely among the greatest things to do in Indy. After visiting Lily House and Gardens, you should visit duck pin bowling. Another unusual sport played in good old Indy is duck pin bowling. It's somewhat similar to traditional bowling, but with a unique twist that makes it an Indianapolis specialty. Essentially, it involves smaller pins, balls, and lanes, and it has a very vintage feel that will make you feel like you're back in 1930s Indiana. The game doesn't follow the same scoring rules as regular bowling, but don't worry, it's a fairly easy sport to pick up the rules of, though some may consider it more difficult than the usual type of bowling they're used to. Action and atomic duck pin bowling is a great place to visit if you're in Indianapolis for a weekend. It's among the things to do in downtown Indianapolis that are great for the whole family. After visiting duck pin bowling, you may also try visiting Tapper's Arcade Bar. Tapper's Arcade Bar is one of the most exciting attractions you'll see in Indianapolis. It's packed with vintage arcade games, many of which are free to play. And there's a delicious selection of fine Indianapolis craft beers available to order. Dragon's Quest, Pong, Tron, Pinball, and Centipede are all lined up, waiting for eager gamers. The bar also allows you to bring in outdoor food, so you can purchase some scrumptious options next door, or even order something to be delivered there. It's one of the finest spots in Indiana for a good old-fashioned game. If you're planning a trip, there are countless Indianapolis attractions and points of interest, making it an incredibly fun city with lots of places to see. And as you see, with so many amazing things to do in Indianapolis, It's no wonder travelers come from all over the country to enjoy time away with family and friends. Hopefully, this list of the best things to do in Indianapolis, Indiana will help you plan your perfect holiday. Whether you'll be in Indy today, tomorrow, or a long time from now. What are your favorite things to do in Indianapolis, Indiana? Let us know in the comments. We love hearing your thoughts and travel adventures. Be happy and safe travels. And don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and click the notification bell for more future updates here on TravelScout channel. Thank you for watching.